Hi everybody, welcome back, or hi if you're new, I'm Feb. Today is Harry Potter potion time for my random geek video of the week. So today I'm going to start with an ingredient from the wizarding world. So behind me, on this shelf at the top, you can just about see it, I've got some space above my Doctor Who shelf to put maybe 2 or 3 new potions or ingredients relating to Hogwarts and just potions, Harry Potter generally. And the first thing that I'm going to do today is fire seeds, and it's going to be a light up ingredient bottle, which I thought would be fun. I am surrounded by lights. I've got little fairy lights and signs that light up and all sorts of stuff in here, and I will give you a full room tour when I'm done. Not today, but another day. But today I thought we would have another. Why not have more lights? How many fairy lights is enough? So let me show you what I've got and how we're going to do it. Okay, first things first, here's the label that I created for it. As you can see, it's Black Cat Apothecary, fire seeds, and what I imagine they look like. I did look at pictures online. There wasn't a great deal of, information about them, and my little black cat on the bottom. All right then. Okay, so I've got a random assortment of things here. First thing is this cork. So the bottle I've chosen is one of these little milk bottle ones. They're very common, they're very inexpensive. And this is the cork that goes with it. But to make this a light up thing, I bought this from Morrison's, and what it is, it's a plastic cork. You're supposed to put them in tall bottles, to make them light up. But I chose, there you go, that's what they look like. How lovely, and quite bright actually. And there's a little doodad on the top so you can turn them off. And so what I'm going to do is I have already cut a hole in my cork. What a pain in the A that was. I'm so glad I didn't do that on camera, because it'd be like an hour of me chipping away at the thing. And to do it, in case you do want to do the same, I used a little Stanley knife like this, and also one of these. It's a weird little pen thing that I got off of Amazon, I think. And basically each end has got a little sharp implement on it. So I was just digging around and digging around and then scooping it out with this until eventually I ended up with this. And despite the fact that I marked it, I still ended up being slightly skew-whiff. As you can see, one side's fatter than the other, but never mind, it's not so bad. And then the intention is to string the lights through it and then plug this in so that we can turn them on and off, as you wish. Okay, so for the actual seeds, what I have here is a bunch of little assorted red and orange and some clearish beads, which I thought were quite pretty. I had a packet of these, well, I've got loads of them actually, so many beads, and never done anything with them. So what I intend to do is, using a piece of this, and this is just some stuff that I got off of Amazon. I've cut off a length appropriate to the lights, and I'm going to glue these onto the lights, and then I'm going to add also with a bit of glue these beads. So I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so I have twisted the green fake twine all around the lights, and I have glued on every whit and while these little beads so that they act as the fire seeds. The idea being that when it's turned on, and these are still a bit damp, some of them. Oh, hang on. There we go. Whoa. All right, it gives the impression that the seeds are on fire. Well, I hope it will anyway. Okay, so the next thing for me to do is wait for this to dry, stuff them all in the pot, and then install my cork. Okay. Fairly okay. I might just use a pair of tweezers and tweak it a little bit to show a bit more of the actual seeds, but I'm quite content with how that's actually looking. So the next thing for me to do, I have cut out my label, and once again I apologize for making it so, awkward to cut out. What you could do is just use a pair of pinking shears or something to give it a nice edge, you know, like a stamp. So I'm going to attach that, and then I'm not going to seal this in, obviously, because I might need to change the battery at some point, but I will seal around here, and perhaps we'll put on an embellishment. Okay, BRB. Okay, having learned from past mistakes, if you've seen any of my Skyrim ones, I've attached the charm, which is just some of the actual seeds. I would have liked to have had some red string, but I don't have any, so I'm stuck with white. But I'm going to cover it up with this and use that to wrap around here to cover up the white. And then I might use a bit of, I don't know, felt tip or something to cover up that little white bit there. Or then again, I might just leave it. Okay, I think this next bit might be a bit tricky because what I want to do is just put some glue, not glue, wax around here rather than there. Not quite sure what I'm going to do about this top part. Maybe stuff some leaves in it because it looks a bit ugly to me, you know, and still so that I can take the cork in and out if I need to change the battery at any time. But for now, I think I'm going to use these really pretty sort of metallic coppery red waxes, or maybe even that one. Let's go this one. Okay, I'm just going to put in, I don't know how many I'm going to need for this. I'm just guessing here. I'm going to put in 5 and see what happens. 6. Changing my mind already. These metallic ones are so great. And as I said before in one of my previous videos, this whole little kit was a £5 from Temu. What an absolute bargain, and all the lovely colours. I feel I'm kind of missing out on the greens though, but I do have some other greens. But this is nice, so I'll just wait for this to melt. Okay, that's smoking away. And then I'm just going to pour it around the edge here. Vive la difference, eh? That's nice. Okay, I've just put another 5 in, so I can give it another round. Alright then, so I've got a couple of wax strips falling down this side, and I think that looks super pretty. Okay then, right, well I will wait for that to dry and then give some more thought about what I'm going to do around the fake cork. Alright, I am finished, so let me show you what I've done. I added a little piece of lace. It just came from this pack here that came from Amazon ages ago. Just a little bit around the top, just so that, you know, the hole in the cork isn't so obvious and ugly. And then just using a paintbrush and a little bit of old sponge from the bathroom, literally bathroom sponge, I just put a very light layer of brown over this plastic and then took it off again, basically, almost with this, just to give that top a little bit more texture. That's actually still quite damp at the moment, but let me show you it on and finished. Okay, here we are, fire seeds. I think they look pretty. I think they look very nice on my new Harry Potter potion shelf. So do let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you've made any of these yourself, and I will see you very soon for the next one. Take care and stay safe, everybody. And so now it's time to move on to the wizarding world. So behind me, other side, I always get it wrong. Honestly, it's really hard seeing things in reverse.